90-Day Fiancé star Colt Johnson hasn't always been easy to love, but I'm feeling for him right now. As he faces the possible amputation of his leg, Colt is probably terrified. I'm a cochlear implant recipient, so I understand what it's like to become disabled. I lost most of my hearing, and then had some of it restored. I think it's easy for most of us to imagine the horror and the dread that inevitably accompany a possible amputation diagnosis, but few of us can really feel his pain. Only those who have gone through the same thing can truly understand. It's a journey that so many people have had to take, including the beautiful runner and model, Amy Mullins, who competed in the Paralympic Games. She had both legs amputated when she was a child. Thinking about a possible amputation must be soul-destroying. If Colt's in danger of losing his leg, as John Yates reported, then he will be dealing with sleepless nights, stressful days, and dramatic mood swings. He might feel good sometimes, when he's got his mind on other things, however. His thoughts will always return to what's looming in the distance. No one deserves this, not even Colt, whose Peter Pan syndrome has been exhaustively showcased on-screen. For Colt, life has been complicated. Relationships have been messy and much too transactional. First, he attempted to make things work with the fiery Brazilian Larissa Lima, who was clearly gold-digging with a vengeance. Her ulterior motives and wild fits of temper were two reasons why that romance was doomed. After Colt and Larissa split up, he moved on with Jess Caroline, but he wasn't emotionally invested in that relationship. He cheated on her with the woman he really loved, his friend, Vanessa Guerra. He went on to marry Vanessa, but they've split up. Pressures linked with the notorious monster-in-law Debbie did take their toll. However, Vanessa may have wanted to leave Colt for other reasons. He reportedly distanced himself from Debbie to try and save the marriage. That wasn't enough to keep them together. Shabuti.com recently shared some gossip which might be true, saying that Colt was in a singles house in Mexico, filming a series featuring another 90DF alum, Courtney Reardance. Apparently, Courtney and Colt were involved, but she'd also been flirting with another well-known co-star, Usman Sajaboy Umer. After his second accident, Colt was trying to heal in Florida at Courtney's parents' place, but they got tired of Colty and kicked him out. This is some drama, but it's just more of the same in terms of Colt's turbulent love life. So far, all of this means that Colt could be heartbroken again, as he also contemplates losing his leg. It's so sad that he's likely in a dark place now, when he was trying so hard to move into the light. Colt was taking care of his leg before he hurt it again. He was trying to make sure that it healed completely. He was also paying attention to fitness, as best he could in an injured state. In fact, he seemed to be moving into a true revenge makeover phase after his split from Vanessa. Colt was ready to claim the spotlight again after shunning publicity following his first accident. When he recovered the first time, he was definitely in a dark place. He's talked about that. Recovery was very tough. In fact, he had to learn how to walk again. Now he's re-injured and his leg's supposedly so seriously infected that it may need to be amputated. Colt is back in the darkness, but he has a lot to live for. No matter what happens with his leg, he needs to look for happiness wherever he can find it. He may need to avoid certain people or take a break from dating. Exes and other high-stress individuals are not what he needs right now. To get past this obstacle, he should set interesting goals and move towards them. It's hope that keeps people going, and if Colt can cultivate a happy and grateful attitude while trying to get what he wants, he can have a good life. People have gone through the worst things and come out stronger. People have walked out of concentration camps. They've survived the most horrific and degrading events imaginable, and though they never forget, they go on to experience joy, which is perhaps keener because they felt so much sadness and fear. The human spirit is dazzling sometimes. Colt can deal with his health crisis and find ways to enjoy his life, whether he loses a leg or not. However, the process will be painful, with plenty of darkness before the dawn. The 90-Day Fiancé star is going through a lot, and I personally wish him all the best. I hope he doesn't lose his leg, but as a disabled person, I know that people with disabilities have a lot to give.